You mentioned the upcoming election. I know that's something that is on everyone's mind with just 3 weeks left, less than 3 weeks. You wrote the book a number of years ago, Why Government Can't Save You. Shepherd us a little bit, shepherd our hearts, because it's difficult not to become anxious when we think about what maybe could happen in November. Mm-hmm. So help us think through how do we approach this? And
well, the other day, Kamala Harris said, "This is the most election ever." So, and then in a meeting, somebody cried out, "Jesus is Lord." Did you see that? Somebody said, "Jesus is Lord," and she immediately said, "You're in the wrong place."
We remember Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade, and they did as he intended. Oh, you guys are at the wrong rally. No, I think you meant to go to the smaller one down the street.
What else do you need to know? Jesus is not Lord in that place. Now, I'm not saying that Jesus is not Lord over the universe. I'm not saying that Jesus is more Lord over the Republicans. But I'm telling you, he's not there. Not when you kill babies and mutilate children and destroy marriage. So the simple thing in this kind of election is you can't be on that side. You take the best of, maybe not the best choices, you take the best. Who's going to do the most? Or you could do it negatively. Who would do the most damage to the family? Who would do the most damage to children? Who would do the most damage to the culture? Who would do the most damage to morality? Who would put us in a most insecure and unsafe position when government is designed to protect law-abiding people and punish evildoers? I mean, it's a clear-cut choice. It's not. Are the Republicans everything they should be? Of course not. But you vote, in a sense, preventatively to stop something, to stop the rampage and the thievery that goes on in a redistribution of people's resources. Because if you don't work, you don't eat. So that's the best that can be said about an election. We're not electing a pastor or pastors or elders or church leaders. I think it comes down to one dominating thing. Who would keep us and our children most safe? Safe from the encroachment of enemies, terrorists, immorality, corruption, child mutilators, criminals. Because that's government's role, to protect those who do good and punish those who do evil. So who is most likely to do that? Who has the clearest sense of justice and righteousness? Is it all that it should be? No. But there's a pretty clear distinction in this particular election. I don't think it's hard.